Mr. Ted. Is this your best side, Mr. Ted? Is this your best side? Oh. Oh. Let's have a... We best have a book up here, haven't we, eh? We best have the book up. Who's your good boy? Yes, you are a good boy. Oh, just now. I'm live. Am I live? I am live. Did you know I'm live?
No, not on mine, you know.
Oh, yes, I am. She's a bit naughty. She didn't tell me that I'm live. There we go. So, Mr. Ted's live with us today. Aren't you, Mr. Ted? Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Mummy's boy. Oh. He's a bit fussy for some reason today. There we go. It's probably because I've just emailed the hospital about his checkup for his pacemaker. He'd be like, no, mummy, don't take me there. Come on, see your Christmas press, Mr. Ted. Here you are. So when you arrive, tell me who you are. Tell me who you are. Tell me what you're doing today. Are you ready for Christmas? I'm like miles off. I don't do Christmas cards anyway. I shall be making a donation to a women's charity. I haven't decided which one yet, but that's what I'll be doing in lieu of Christmas cards this year. Christmas present wise, yeah, bit of a lean one. I went and got the kids, the grandchildren, something the other day, and so I've got little people piles in the front room. Much to Mr. Ted's disgust, he went in there. I thought, hey up, he's going to cock a leg on this lot. Don't you dare. Anyway, he didn't. He wouldn't dare. He's a very good Mr. Ted. He's very house proud, aren't you, Ted? Which was the problem. He didn't like all these foreign piles there in his living room. He just wanted to slunk out, didn't you, Ted? So, right. So, who have we got here? We've got 6 people watching. Sit there, Ted. Good boy. Let me put my comments on. Let me put my speckies on, and then I can see. A bit of a subdued one today. I'm just back from the dentist. I've had a tooth out. Oh, Far Lally Dido's watching. Hello. Does that mean that Isabel's watching too? Because Miss Emily's at nursery today. It's a nursery day, Granny. Nursery day. That's what she says. So come on, we've got some more people watching. Let us know who you are, what you're doing, are you ready for Christmas, and all the rest of it. Or are we just gonna have a quiet one today? Just us, just a little natter. So come on, Far Lally Dido, you can send a comment. What you up to? Are you ready for Christmas? Whoops. Come on back, Mr. Ted. Come on back. Say, hello, Lally. Have you got me something for Christmas? Yes. She might have. Yes, she might have. She needs to send a comment, doesn't she? We need to know what she's doing. So, come on, peepee-weepees, talk to me. I need a crowd. I need you to bounce off. Oh, Tiny's still asleep. Off to wake her up in a minute. Ah, Sue! Hi, Sue Fry. I went, ah, Sue, and our Sue went. See, she's paying attention. So, well done. So, well, there's just a few of us. Let's just make the most of it. So, I am aware on a Wednesday we don't expect a lot of people. And I know that lots of you watch when you get back in from work, when you get back in from childcare, and shopping, whatever it is. And I'm aware of that. So I know lots of people watch us after the session. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. Because you can still comment. You can still have your say, because I'll still be checking the comments for quite some time. But the purpose of Work It Out Wednesday is to work it out. So it's hi Sue Townsend. So what's going to go behind me on Friday, and what are we going to do on Friday? So let's be led by you. Let's see what you want. Oh, Ted's, it is indeed Ted's. So let's be led by what you all want. Where's my pen gone, Ted? I think he's sat on it. Oh no, Sarah's nicked it. Right, so I've got my pen and I'm poised. So, while you're having a think, I'm going to just tell you a few things. So, first of all, our wonderful, strike wonderful, amazing Lake District quilt is, don't know if you can hear the little sewing machine ticking away over there, is almost complete. So hopefully by the end of today it will have its borders on and be... Sue's just passed out. Did you hear that thump? That was her hitting the deck. It's... Now, that's just for effect. You won't get any sympathy that way. But hopefully by the end of today we're going to be in a position to quilt it, and I'm going to do some hand quilting over Christmas. So that's, can you believe that's my treat to myself? I really enjoy hand quilting. Hi Karen Wagstaff, hi Pen, hi Jessica, watching in the school picking up line. Oh, recruit some yummy mummies, get some yummy mummies involved. Pen's been terrible while without broadband. Are you still without from that storm the other week? Was it Storm Dara? Oh, we're on the next storm now. Oh, blooming heck, Pen. Right, see, that's like not just your right arm chopped off, that's your left arm too. So, right, working out Wednesday. What do you want to see on Friday behind me on the shelves? Reasons to join our exclusive group. I know lots of you watching are already in it. The Lake District quilt, when it comes out, that's where it's going to be previewed first. We're going to show you guys first. It'll be exclusive there. Yesterday we filmed some, I won't say tutorials, talk-throughs on each row. So we went through, we didn't actually sew anything, but Sue had prepared lots of little mini demos. So we kind of analysed each row by row. So that's all going to be available. The pattern will be available. I'm not sure about kit just yet because I'm trying to hold off buying fabric, obviously, we know why. So I'm not sure how much we've got to do kits yet. The other thing is, top fan, and I keep forgetting to say this, if you want to be in the draw for Friday, for the top fan, so the draw for a £10 credit on our website, you need to comment. The more you comment on our website, the quicker Meta, Facebook, whatever they call themselves, will make you a top fan. They'll award you a little badge that will be next to your name. Each week we go back through about a week's posts, can't go back any further, it's just not practical. And we go back and we go, right, top fan, make a list, write it all down on your little pieces of paper, and in Poppy they go. So in Poppy's tummy, well, in Poppy's pot, it was Chili's tummy. I don't know where Chili's gone. I think he's gone for the season. So there's lots still in here. We'll be tipping these out, and if you haven't commented this week, your name will not go in there. So Poppy's pot will have all the names of the top fans. They'll all be in there. We'll draw one out. The lucky person will get a £10 credit to spend on our website. So don't forget to do your top fan stuff. Right, it's actually a really busy week this week. I'll come back to you in a sec, Pen, on that. Oh, Janet Earl, yeah, we're back online. Put internet next door, and the engineer didn't have a line for it on the pole. Oops. So he swiped ours. Oh, cheeky devil. Anyway, fixed now. Hi, Lisa. Pat's here, yeah. Oh, good. Right, Fiona, you're not late at all. So, busy week this week. Friday morning, I'm on Sewing Street. Yay! It's my first one. It's just a tentative step. I'll be doing some oyster catcher cushions. I'll be doing the winter loving tote. I will be doing, I've got some, we call them Friends cushions. So they're all the same cushion, but the applique is different. So you get 3 different appliques with each. Moorland Friends, Woodland Friends, Seaside Friends. And what else am I doing? I'm going to do the festive fair. I'll take that because there's all the demo stuff. You can have a look at that. So if you've already got it, you can have a little look at how we made stuff. Do email in if you've got questions, and send emails in. The more of you that send stuff in, the more little crutches to hold on to. I believe one of you told me that I'm with John Scott, but I've not checked that out. I love John Scott. I've never properly met, I have met him, but I don't think he knows who I am. So I'm really looking forward to that. So anyway, yeah, and I'll take the Winter's Tale quilt. Now then, Sewing Street want to provide the fabric, which is great because that's really helping me out in the fix that we're in this last few months. But they're also going to offer a fabric pack, a cotton fabric pack for the Winter's Tale quilt. So if you fancy the quilt but wool's not your thing and you want the cotton pack, you'll be able to get, I don't know how much they're charging for it, but you'll be able to get it from Sewing Street. So it's mainly plains, well it is all plains, but you will be able to get the quilt there in cotton, which I think is quite exciting. I'll have a chunk of it to show you online, so on air rather, so you'll see what it's like. So that's Sewing Street. Then I'm straight back here, I'm like, dive in here, Facebook Live Friday night. So what do you want to see on Friday night? We haven't got any suggestions yet. Pen's mentioned the chickens behind me. The chickens behind me are for Secret Sewing Club on Sunday. So I've put down on my show sheet that I'll be doing kits for those. Got to sort them out. But yeah, I'll do some kits for the... So we've got Cockadoodle Dandy and Old Mother Hen there. So 2 kits, I think off the top of my head, they're $44.99. So it's a fully tweed, well, say it's a fully tweed cushion. You can see the gold's not tweed. They make a pair. They work beautifully on their own. So both of those, they are on my website now, but the point is that they're in preparation for Secret Sewing Club. So right, back to Friday night. What do you want to see on Friday night? Hi Nicola. But not while watching your friend. Janet, I'll have to watch that one later. Got a doctor's appointment, but not while watching Friday night. Oh, right, okay. Hi, Jules. So we've got quite a few of you now. We're also, so I'm looking at Facebook here. We're also live on YouTube and Instagram. Sarah, is the Instagram working?
I haven't sussed that one yet.
Instagram, Mikey Moo sussed it, apparently. Yeah, so do we have anybody watching on YouTube?
You have.
Oh, have we? And anybody on YouTube, have you got any comments? So I'm thinking as well, if you're watching on YouTube, you're possibly quite new to Quilting Antics and you've maybe never met us before. So we're Quilting Antics, we're in the Yorkshire Dales, we just have lots of fun. We just quilt things, we make things. I say quilt, we do whatever we want, doesn't it? Patricia would love to see how you do seams with wool. Yeah, perfect. That's a really good idea. Hi, Chris Hockley. Yeah.
That's your YouTube message.
Oh, it's Pat on YouTube. Pat, we know you, Pat. We know you. That sounds a bit ominous, doesn't it? So, yeah, I tell you what, tweed seams and fusible web. We'll do that. Because our fusible web, we use an iron, and it's as simple as that. I might actually burn some on purpose. Nicola loves the chicken and the cockerel. Yep, they're for Secret Sewing Club on Sunday. They are available on the website now. Dive in if you want one. They'll still be there on Sunday, but you can dive in if you want. So yeah, so if we are looking at on Friday night, tweed seams, and I'll include fusible web in that, which it's something and nothing, but because it's a bit different to using cotton, it's just kind of interesting, isn't it? Is there anything else kind of in that area of working with tweed? Sue, do you have any ideas? So we can do top stitching, we can do when we're zigzagging seams together, we can do when we prepare before we sew. What other things do we do with seams? Pardon?
What with seams, you mean?
With seams, what else do we do?
Top stitching, have you said that?
Yeah, I've said that.
Covered most of it.
Yeah, we'll do some cutting back. Yeah. Right, okay, I've made myself some notes there. That's actually, it's kind of sounds really minor, but actually it is the crux of everything, isn't it? The seams. So yeah, we shall do that. Right, perfect. If you're watching later, can you explain more about the foam you use in bags? Yes. Yes, I can. I can indeed. In our form. Yep, not a problem. Jessica Hom, the red and green quilt over your shoulder. Do you do tweed on the back as well? No, cotton. I'll just show you. They're all cotton of these. So these here, what I did, I made the front, I put the borders on, and then what I've done is measured the front, which was easy because they were all 6-inch finished squares, cut that, adding a 6.5-inch seam allowance, and then all I did, I turned under a seam allowance and I've hand stitched that on so that I got the nice tweed there. I mean, you do have a seam there, which is you just stuck with that, but you got the nice tweed edge, which you could fray, and we'll talk about fraying as well on Friday night. So all the quilts are the same, and actually I think one of them wasn't completed, so that I can show you. Is it this one? Yeah, this one here, we never completed it, and sometimes I do that because if I haven't completed it, you can have a look inside, you can see all the machinery. In fact, here we are, look, I can show you now. So that's my quilt there, all my seams, and all I'm doing here with the backing is, I don't know if you can see from the distance, turn a 1/4 inch under, place it onto that seam there, and just hand stitch it. That's all I do. So that like locks all the ugliness. I mean, you've just got the 2 little bits coming out the side, but it just locks all the ugliness inside and gives you a nicely backed quilt. So but we can have another look at that thing. Hi Louise. Janet Earl, clips or pins, which is best? Either. We use both. Depends. So the choices are what you've got handy. I do like clips if I'm going into the sewing machine because I'm fed up of catching my fingers on pins. Well, how would you decide between a clip or a pin, Sue?
I prefer the clips now. I've got used to them.
Yeah, Sue likes the clips now. She's used to them. I'm interchangeable. I think I'm getting more clip. I think the thing with the pins for me is that if you put them in horizontally, it stops your fabric from slipping as you sew down because the pins, the pins across there, so it can't move. Which the clips, you haven't got that same level of control. So if I'm putting pins in to stop things from moving, then obviously it's a pin. If it's just to hold 2 things together, I mean, if you're doing a circular bag base, for instance, clips all the way. I always use batting wadding between the front and the... right, so we use it too, Fiona. These are little throws here, so they don't need it. They're quite sufficient. They're just meant to throw on your knee, and that's fine. The larger quilts, always I would use a wadding in there. So Margaret Adam, Margaret's the bag maker. I like clips for thick fabrics and pins for finer velvets. Hey, that's good advice there. Margaret, if you don't know, is M Adams, and she designs lots of bags. Always worth a look up there. Fiona, did I get a clapper? No, I didn't get a clapper.
That doesn't sound right.
Maybe we could get the other Fiona in to show us how her clapper works. That would be good to show how one gives wonderful flat seams. Yes, if anybody wants to join me on the live with the clapper, that you're very welcome to do that. So so I hope I've answered all your questions there. So I'm just going to do a recap because I know that some of you have come in as we've gone along. So exclusive group, if you're not already in it, please join the exclusive group because when our new quilt is finished, that's where it's going first. Just for a short while, you'll just get exclusive access to it. Nobody else is going to know about it, and that'll be there for you. If you haven't commented on this week's posts, comment. The more you comment, the better. You'll get your top fan award, and you'll keep your top fan award, and we'll go down, we'll pick all your names off that have got the top fan badge, and you will go in Poppy's pot. And when you're in Poppy's pot, you stand a chance of having your name drawn out. Let's see. So if we were doing it right now, Oh, the winner would be you, Janet Earl. We're not doing it now, by the way. We're going to do it on Friday. Who else have we got in here? Oh, we've got Joanne Tolley in here. We've got Jules is in here. We've got Bev is in here. Susan, Hazel. Oh, there's loads. Win, your name's in there. Loads of names in there. So they will be coming out, though, by Friday. And all this week's top fan commenters will get their names in there. So, right. Jacqueline Bond, I've never used tweed before, but have two lovely pieces from you. One is dressmaking weight, the other is heavier. Grateful for any advice. Right, yeah, Friday, that's looking like a plan. comment, Fiona. It's looking like a plan. I'm about to try Margaret's is it Avi bag or Avi, with one of my lovely tweed pieces. Ooh, Jules. Yeah, do let us know how that goes. Because Margaret and I, we've got a little plan hatching, but we're not quite ready yet. All will be revealed. Karen Wagstaff's looking forward to seeing me on Sewing Street. Thank you, Karen. So, get your top fan. Friday morning, I'm on Sewing Street. I think somebody said I'm on at 9 and 12. I should have a look on the listings, shouldn't I, really? I'm just turning up at 7 is what I'm doing, and they'll tell me what to do. As far as I'm aware, I've got John Scott. That's what somebody told me. And again, I should look it up, shouldn't I? I'll be whizzing back home within the speed limit for 6:30 here. We're going to look at tweed seams, all the different ways we use tweed seams. We're going to look at fusible web, how we deal with that, and a little bit on the in-our form for that. So, Karen Foy, thank you very much, Karen, for your good wishes. And right, so I'm going to wind it up now because I think I'm ready for some painkillers. So if anybody didn't know, I'm just fresh back from the dentist. We've got rid of the nasty tooth, so that's all good, ready for Christmas. So right, I'll see you all Friday morning on Sewing Street, and then right back here 6:30 Friday night. So there you go. Love you.